Hello and welcome to our new project, Caldo Abbraccio. Caldo Abbraccio means a warm hug, and it is exactly what it is. A sweatshirt or a pullover, you can call it, I think it can be both, sleeveless, with a brief kimono sleeve, and with no closures, just as perfect my style. No, quick and easy sew. With the turtleneck, sleeve bindings and hemband for this slightly high and low hem. So it is designed to keep them warm and at the same time leave their arms free to play. And it is a quick and easy sew. If you want an alternative for a sweatshirt with zipper or a cardigan with buttons, this is a great alternative. It will keep them more warm at the same in the same way, but it is very quick and easy to sew. Okay, this is wool, blend wool and polyester, and I used ponte for the bindings, for the turtleneck, for the hemband and the bindings. So because where it is in the contact with the skin on the neckline and on the neck and face, it's better if it's not wool, because wool can scratch, you know. So, but you can use the same material. The important thing is that it is a little bit stretchy. This is not very stretchy, but a little bit stretchy. I would say at least 20%, no? So they can pull it on. If it's not stretchy, they cannot pull it on. Okay, so let's start. So we are going to start. I already pinned. You need to mark the center front and the back center, and also the same thing on the hem, because we have the bands. Then later we will mark the quarters when we finish this the shoulder seams. I already pinned the shoulder seams. Now we're going to finish the shoulders, and also at the same time we are going to finish the side seams. Okay, this is what we're going to do on the pullover, and then we're going to here are the bands. This is the neckline, turtle neckline. So my advice is to close this with the regular straight stitch and iron it to press it open, the seams, because it won't create the bulk of the seams. No, it's I prefer it this way. I will do the same with the bindings and also with the hemband. So pin them right side stitching. You see the wrong side, and on the here the short sides. This is the hemband. You're going to close it with seam. You can also do the stretch seam or with your overlocker, as you prefer. You'll do the same on the bindings and on the turtleneck. So I'm doing it directly with my overlocker. Just finish the seams all around. This is the shoulder. And here is the side seam. I'm doing it directly with the overlocker because I have enough experience to do it. If you're not experienced, you can baste this with a straight stitch with your machine, or you can do it by hand and then go with the overlocker, because maybe you're not used to working with 2 layers of fabric directly on your overlocker. Or if you're doing with the zigzag, also you can baste before. Okay, so I will close the seams still here. And now I'm going to close the bindings and the bands. If you're asking yourself, why am I sewing with a straight stitch on a knit fabric? We all know that it breaks, but this part is not going to be intention. When they wear it, it's not like pants or leggings when they're putting it on and then it breaks. It's just inside and it's not going to break. Also, if you keep the stitch small, like 2, length 2, it won't break. The smaller the stitch, the less it breaks. So I will start with a back stitch. I'll go all around 1 centimeter. This is my seam allowance, and also I will finish with back stitch, and then I'm going to open the seams with my iron. So you would want to press the seams, press them open, the seams, and also press them in half. Here it is. I press the seam and I'm going to fold the band all around, neck band, or neck, turtleneck, all the bindings. I'm going to press them in half. Now, mark the halves, the center of the center and the quarters of the neck line, turtleneck, and the hemband, because we have the centers and quarters, and centers, so halves of the sleeve binding. You're going to do this by, here we have the seam. You want to press it flat with your hands, and then you're going to mark the half. And then placing this on this, you're going to get the quarters. Now we're going to mark the quarters of the neckline. Remember that shoulder seam is not the center, the quarter, because the front neckline is more open than the back. So we put these two together, centers, center front and center back, and then we press this flat, and you see here where we find the half, we mark it. Now we are going to pin the turtleneck line, the sleeve bindings, and the hemband on the wrong side, right side touching. We're going to pin all of these pieces, and then we're going to finish all together. It's much faster, and believe it or not, our project will be finished. Okay, so let's do this. So here it is. You see, I pinned the right sides together, and I usually start with the closure of the band on the back. But you can also start with one of the seams here. Okay, so quarters and halves together, and also here centers and quarters, and the centers with the sleeve binding. Okay, now we're going to again, if you're not experienced, baste, and then you can go with your overlocker. I will go directly with the overlocker, then we're going to press, and our project is finished. Okay, keep your band on up, and make sure that the seams here are all aligned in one direction. So I will go all around and close the seam. I wanted to show you how to close the seam with your overlocker. So you go here, it folded a little bit. You close the seam. Now when you close it, now you stop cutting. Okay, just do a little bit, and now you will want to move this a little bit, these threads here, to lose them up. Not lose them, but loosen them. Now you're going to move the needles. See here. Okay, this is how you can finish nice and clean. Here I didn't see what I was doing because I'm doing all with one hand, but this is the method. And here is our finished project. Just press the seams. Here it's difficult for me because as I said, it is made with wool, but this is how it should look like. Just fold the neckline, the turtleneck, and this is it. I hope you like it, and I hope you find it easy and fast like I did. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.